Urine.
Lee, a very professional performance for Bristol Farms. 3-0 against Larkhall. You must be pleased with that one.
Yeah, most definitely. Larkhall AFC are a team to play against at any time, especially when you're in the position that we are, trying to get over the line, so to speak, and things get a little bit more anxious, and maybe the first 20-25 minutes bore that out. Obviously, it was important to get the goal before half time, and it sort of opened the game up. The second half, I thought we managed it really well, and probably could have scored more goals, but I'm happy with the 3 goals that we scored today and the clean sheet that we kept.
Absolutely, it was a lightning quick start in the second half. Mason, I think it was the 48th minute to get the second goal. Do you think that just sort of settled the nerves over the rest of the match?
Most definitely, goals always settle you down, especially getting that extra goal cushion, because you don't want to be going in deep into the game with any sort of anxiousness in players' mindset. So yeah, the second goal was very important. We spoke about at half time to maybe move the ball a bit quicker and do things a bit quicker, but obviously it was an opportunity to strike by Mason. He sort of get a shot off and things happened for you, and it certainly did, and I felt he deserved that little bit of fortune today, because he was outstanding for 90 minutes. He deservedly got man of the match. I think there was a couple of other people rivaling him for that, but Mason, he was outstanding today, and his form's been good for a long time this season.
And there's been a lot of action in the forward line this afternoon. Ben Bayman sadly had to go off with an injury, but goals for Kai Simpson and Owen, so we had it both really, didn't we?
We had to rejig a little bit, but obviously it's always helpful to rejig when you've got quality on the bench in Dean Stamp and Lucas Fowles to bring into the side. So it don't take a genius to manage that situation. It makes managers look good when you've got good players. I mean, players make managers and coaching staff look brilliant, because if you've got options you can take them, and that's what we did today. And obviously Kai moved out wide to the left and done a great shift in there and got rewards for a goal as well. So and with Dean, he links up well, he drops into areas and he passes the ball well. He's a clever footballer. So yeah, we're here to, in terms of, we're happy with today. It was all about, we knew going into the final 2 games we potentially needed to win both games, and that's our mindset. And now we've got a clear week, we're training again, we look forward to welcoming Winchester next Saturday.
And just touching on that game, what can we expect from the match?
Listen, this club is having a special period. We had obviously we've got our siege mentality going on, and from my point of view, all I'm think about all the time is setting this club up for the future. Do you know what I mean? It's not my club in terms of own the place. I want to leave something for the next man and the next man. So if it is someone else to step into the the role here, they got a good established situation to step into, and that's what makes healthy clubs. You as a manager, you're responsible for the football, and you want the football to be continued after you leave that club. And the same with everything. I worked closely for the last sort of decade with Jeff Selleck, and that all we wanted to do was keep giving this club a good future with the youth, with the supporter base, with all the activities that go on here. And as you can see coming through the door again today, the atmosphere is rocking. I mean, it's brilliant. It's just so exciting, and like I say, now we're all looking forward to next Saturday. Another hopefully the weather's kind and a good turnout, but it's something, if you can't enjoy these moments, then you shouldn't be in football.
Absolutely. It was a very touching and emotional tribute to Jeff at the end there, with his family being presented with an award for his outstanding work within the community and at this football club. Just a word on Jeff and what he means to this football club.
100%. Like I say, again, these sort of awards should have come his way earlier. If he was probably more loud or outspoken person, then maybe he brings himself to other people's attention, because he's just so quiet and shy and goes about his business and represents his club with the class way that he's a class act person. Maybe he does get overlooked now and again, and like I say, I'm not going to say that's anyone's fault, but I think just sometimes these quieter characters need recognition, from other people to shut them to the front of the queue. And then Jeff Selleck, I mean, this club is today's sort of days epitomises what he stands for and what he's done for this club, and that's what originally drew me to the place, and is what makes me still want to represent things in the right way for Jeff Selleck. And like I say again, what we keep going over old ground. It's first time back in the dugout today in terms of being in the technical area, and I want to make up for my misendeavours back in October. I've had since then we've had a good conversation with the man head of Rest Support UK, and we had a civilised conversation, and probably that educated me a bit more, and maybe I could learn from those mistakes. But Jeff Selleck's the sort of man that gives you those opportunities. He corrects you, and then you go again. So no, this club is all about Jeff Selleck. It's always going to be about Jeff Selleck. It'll never be about anyone else other than Jeff Selleck. And today was fitting that his family were here. But obviously we got more work to do between now and the end of the season to make sure this season is marked for Jeff Selleck.
Lee, very good performance. Well done the win.
Thank you.